in Ryan's case, we had judicial misconduct, we had prosecutorial misconduct, we had Brady violations, we had 4 Capitol police officers, we had a federal agent all perjure themselves in a grand jury and in front of a jury during my son's trial. He was brought up on charges of entering into the Capitol, fighting with Capitol Police, and was directly responsible for killing Brian Sicknick. All of those were dropped. He was brought up on the 1512C2 and the 1517 1A and 1-2. The 1512C2 went to Supreme Court, was dropped. Then that meant that 30 years of my son's sentence was then immediately erased overnight by the Supreme Court, and yet they still wanted to imprison him for 2 years. And then you had somebody like Stuart Rhodes, and Enrique Torres, who weren't even there. That wasn't even on the Capitol grounds and everything else, but
in another state.
In another state, and they were
still in prison.
And they both got sentenced. Enrique 22 years, Stuart Rhodes for 18, and that was because they were both the leader of the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, and they weren't even there. They said that they orchestrated it. They weren't. They were there to protect the American people and stuff. And this is why there's such a disparity between the narrative and the lie of this communist country that we're becoming.
We still have people in office, Republicans, that still think the J6ers that were just there to rally should be in prison.
They're called rhinos, I believe.
Yes. Well, I don't even know that that's nice, and that's probably not harsh enough.
I call them a little bit different name.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I mean, I think that most people, while they were rallying and they got violent, there's now all this evidence coming out about how the Capitol Police lobbed smoke grenades into the middle of groups that were protecting women and children.
Yeah.
I mean, and
yeah, and the story doesn't seem to be coming out as fast as it should. Mark McCluskey is very disturbed by that, as you are, and it's a shame, and I do it willingly on this show, and they're not going to come. Well, maybe they will come arrest me someday. Who the hell knows?
Well, the problem that I keep telling people is this: if you're relying on President Trump to save our country, that's not going to happen.
Right.
It is we, the people, that need to rise up, and we need to take control of this and start taking responsibility of calling your senator and your congressman, making sure that you show up to their office, and tell them and write them constantly and email them. And let them know that this is not going to be acceptable. And then the other thing is get active. Get out there, start knocking on doors, start finding out who your neighbors are, start talking to them and help them understand that what is happening right now is not what America was founded on, and that they're voting for things for like murdering children, or thinking that it's okay to arrest anybody for anything, even if it's not true. And so these are things that we're going to have to take care of. That's what our founding fathers did. They laid it at the feet of we the people, and we are lazy, we're uneducated, and we're not caring, and and we wonder why our country's going to hell in a basket.
I understand that. A lot of people just don't want to. They don't want to get in trouble.
Well,
I know plenty of people like that.
But, eventually,
all right, I got only 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay, you guys, you're great, and I'll have you on again. But other than Dave Weinbaum Show, where can people find you?
PositiveEnergyAZ.com is our website, and you can always email me at jeff@PositiveEnergyAZ.com if you've got questions and stuff. Be more than happy to.
Okay, I don't have any more time. I got to say goodbye. I'll be back in a week. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you.